Well, I thank Senator Kennedy, and I would note that his hypothetical is not a hypothetical. While Verizon did willingly comply with handing over the phone records of multiple senators and House members, AT&T did not. And AT&T was subpoenaed by Jack Smith for my phone records. And AT&T's legal counsel concluded that handing my phone records over to Jack Smith would violate the speech and debate clause of the United States Constitution. And you know what Jack Smith and the Department of Justice did? Nothing.
Well,
they didn't even go to court to try to enforce the subpoena because they knew it was unlawful.
Yes, sir.
And so there was no litigation over it. AT&T ignored the subpoena, and DOJ knew they were engaged in a partisan fishing
activity. Mr. Chairman, did AT&T tell any of the senators? No.
They did not.
Did Verizon tell any of the senators?
They did not.
No. Did Verizon seek a motion to quash?
They did not.
No.
And both were covered by the order signed by Judge Bozeman with zero basis in fact.
Welcome to American Pulse Today. We discuss a shocking Senate exchange which reveals how close government power came to crossing a constitutional boundary. Subpoenas, phone records, silent telecom giants, and a moment that left the room stunned. Watch the full breakdown and decide for yourself. Sometimes a Senate hearing doesn't just inform, it exposes. What you're about to hear isn't a theory. It isn't a hypothetical. It's a first-hand account of how government power collided with constitutional protection and quietly backed down. One senator, one subpoena, and a truth that never made the headlines until now. Let's get into it. The moment opens with a calm but loaded statement. A senator thanks his colleague, then drops a bombshell. What was just discussed as a what-if scenario actually happened. Verizon handed over phone records, multiple senators, House members, no warning. AT&T, very different story. When AT&T received a subpoena for a sitting senator's phone records, their legal team didn't hesitate. They reviewed the Constitution, specifically the speech and debate clause, and reached a stunning conclusion. Complying would be unconstitutional. Here's where the room gets quiet. The Department of Justice had options. They could have gone to court. They could have fought the decision. They could have defended the subpoena. They did none of it. No enforcement, no litigation, no challenge. Why? Because they knew the subpoena wouldn't survive scrutiny. That silence said more than any courtroom argument ever could. Then the questions start coming fast. Did AT&T notify the senators? No. Did Verizon notify the senators? No. Did Verizon try to quash the order? No again. Two companies, same government request, wildly different responses, and suddenly the focus shifts. This isn't just about the DOJ anymore, it's about the private corporations that quietly complied while constitutional protections hung in the balance. If moments like this matter to you, real accountability, real power being questioned, hit that subscribe button right now. These are the stories you won't want to miss. The senator doesn't hold back. With a mix of disbelief and frustration, he calls for action. Bring the CEOs, bring the general counsels, put them under oath. Let them explain in front of God and country why some companies resisted and others folded. This isn't partisan theater. This is about precedent. If phone records of lawmakers can be quietly obtained once, what stops it from happening again? Then comes the final reveal. The chairman confirms it. The general counsels and CEOs are already scheduled to appear before the subcommittee. A date is set. Questions are waiting. And for the first time, the companies themselves will have to explain their choices.
Well, let me make a request respectfully, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate these witnesses. I want to get the general counsel of the CEOs of all these telephone companies before this committee.
I would love to do so.
And I want to know,
the choir.
We've, as one columnist put it, we've crossed the river from Cinderella to what the hell.
Mr. Chairman.
And I would like to have those telecommunication companies come here in front of God and country and explain why they did what they did or did not do.
Mr. Chairman, we actually are having the general counsels and CEOs before our subcommittee on January 27th.
Oh, excellent. Good to know.
This moment wasn't loud, it wasn't chaotic, but it was powerful. Because sometimes the biggest constitutional victories aren't announced, they're revealed when the government quietly walks away. Keep watching, keep questioning, And stay ready, because what happens next could define where the line between security and liberty is drawn. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was this restraint, or was it exposure? See you in the next one.